Hello, this is Vic Alexander. About 40 years ago, I started making movies. I'm a graduate of the San Francisco State University Film Department. It was 1970, and I ended up going to Norway shortly after that. And this was a very fortunate trip because as soon as I got there, I found out that I could start working in the film industry. There were no unions at that time in Norway, and I was working in Oslo in a company called Team Film. And so it was easier to work with people in the theater and in the film business. It wasn't a big industry at the time. It's still small because Norway is only 4.5 million people. But I was able to work in all areas of film, in the writing, directing, shooting camera, editing. In those days, we edited on the Steenbecks, on the flatbeds, which was really a luxurious way of editing compared to the upright moviolas. I was used to editing on the moviolas, but I had to learn how to edit on the flatbeds as well. I still edit some of my movies on the moviola because it's a different style of editing, it's a different style of thinking. Filmmaking has come a long way, and everything is changed now. First, there was the influence of television, and this was early on in the 70s and 80s, and everyone thought that television was going to kill film, but really it was the other way around. Actually, I think television helped film because a lot of television, as you see today, the best of television is really the movies from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and even earlier than that. Because during the Hollywood studio system, there were a lot of well-trained people. The film industry was huge. The studios made 1,000 pictures a year. Today, they don't even make 20. Most of the films now are made by independents. And now with the proliferation of digital media, it's possible for anybody just to go out there and make a movie. So everything's really changed, and the old style of filmmaking, the classical filmmaking, now is pretty much forgotten. So I think it would be great if I started shooting a movie and document at the same time the process of how we used to make films in the 60s and 70s, and especially artistic films and creative documentaries, because there are some lessons to be learned from that style of filmmaking, which we can really enhance with digital equipment. It's so much easier now to edit and to release movies because we don't have to make 4,000 or 5,000 prints for the theaters, and we don't have to spend $25 million in advertising each major feature film. We can just post the movies on the internet as I'm doing now. So I hope you will find this project worthwhile, and I'm going to post it on one of the crowdfunding websites and see if I can get any interest from filmmakers and people entering the film industry, film students. I hope you will support this project, and I hope you will be interested in screening it and in promoting it. Thank you very much for watching.